Shalom everyone, this is Nani Mongamuri and welcome to Attack Session. My dear brothers and sisters, do not misunderstand me or do not assume me as a Muslim wearing this kippah. Why? Because I am neither a Muslim nor a Christian nor a Jew, but I am the lost sheep of Israel. So it's an honor for an Israelite to wear this kippah and also to recite the Shema, which says Shema Israelo Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, which means Hear, O Israel, our God Elohim is one. The verse which I have quoted is from the Torah, from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter number 6, verse number 4. And today in this session, I am going to answer the atheistic questions made by a non atheist and a Muslim, Dr. Zakir Naik, a well known international Islamic preacher. So let us start this session with the allegations made by Dr. Zakir Naik. And the first allegation was
The Bible speaks about the creation of the universe. In the beginning, first book of Genesis, first chapter, it's mentioned. It says, Almighty God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days and talks about an evening and a morning, referring to a 24-hour day. Today, scientists tell us that the universe cannot be created in a 24-hour period of 6 days. Quran 2 speaks about 6 ayams, the Arabic word singular is yom, plural is ayam. It can either mean a day of 24 hours or it is a very long period, an eon, an epoch. Scientists say we have no objection in agreeing that the universe, it could have been created in 6 very long periods.
Yeah, he is talking regarding the creation and the creation week from the book of Genesis, chapter number 1, where God is referring to a 24-hour a day, morning and the evening. So it is actually written in the same way. When we look into the Hebrew text, the actual meaning of the day is very different, my dear brothers and sisters. So for his convenience, Dr. Zakir Naik is using Arabic. So why can't we use the Hebrew original root text so that we can give him an answer? So the Hebrew term used for the word day is yom, which means a day, a week, a month, an year, or few amount of years. So you can ask me, how can you prove that we can assume that the word yom has these many literal meanings? So my dear brothers and sisters, for your convenience, let me show you some scriptures where it says the day can be taken as years. So from the book of Genesis, chapter number 5, verse number 5, if we study, there we can see the days of Adam were 930 years. The days of Adam were 930 years. So 930 years of Adam's age was being calculated as days. So here also the term used in Hebrew is yom. And if we read the same chapter, chapter number 5, verse number 8, the days of Sheth were 912 years. Chapter number 5, verse number 11, the days of Enosh were 905 years. And Genesis chapter 5, verse 14, all the days of Canaan were 910 years. And the same chapter 27th verse, all the days of Methuselah were 969 years. So here all the years are being mentioning in a word called yom, which is called the days. So if we take literally, we do not or we cannot satisfy the creation which has already happened. And for your kind information, if someone asks me, this is also a second example, if someone asks me what is my age, I would say I'm 28 years. So I'm not letting that person to spend 28 years of that huge gap to prove him that I am 28 years of age. I am just quoting my 28 years of lifespan in a just single sentence saying I am 28 years old. So in the same way, Moses is also writing some hundreds and thousands of years of creation in a single term, which we call a day. So here it goes. For another example, if we see from the book of Hosea, chapter number 6, verse number 2, it says, after 2 days God shall bring us back. After 2 days, the Israelites went to the Babylonian capture in 606 BC. So after that they have returned from the capture or the captivity in 536 BC. So, if we count all these years of exhalation, it is nearly 70 years. So, these 70 years are being termed, or they are being calculated by the Hosea saying, after 2 days, God will revive us. So, 70 years of a span are being written in 2 days. And the term Yom is used in the Old Testament itself for 2287 times in 1931 verses. Wherever the term Yom is used, it is not only a 24-hour a day period, but it may be a month, an year, or 70 years, or a long gap, which is said as an epoch. So, I think the first allegation made by Dr. Zakir Naik is cleared. Thank you.